Hello. Snacky, thank you for your text. Thank you for contributing to the Caps Lock Kingdom. How are you? My CPU is already going crazy, so that really doesn't bode well for us, and I don't know what to do about it. It was like this on Sunday, and then it chilled out, so maybe that will be the case. I'm gonna open my task manager and hope I don't regret it. It also just might be because it's so fucking hot. You will make Charlie's birthday is covered. Yay! I'm glad. I'm just crying. Good cry or bad cry? Or you don't have to say if you are not comfortable. See this? Oh, yeah, my CPU just total jumped from 23% to 90%. And it is mostly OBS. I don't know. I need to spend some time investigating that. But I don't have time right now. Maybe tomorrow. I'm probably a robot. Beep, boop, boop, boop. I really want to draw today. But I don't know if it's gonna let me. Every time on threads, people are going wild. Good cry. Oh yay! Also, you're having some hiccups with audio, but it seems it's okay. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have opened my task manager. That was on me. I should know better. Oh, I still have the squish overlay on. I definitely do have too many too many sources in general on my computer, and I should on my OBS, and I should probably turn some of them off. Look who finally showed up, Brian. Brian, listen. I was here on Sunday. Where were you? Oh, yeah, look who finally showed up. It's you. Today was my last day with my students, which is bittersweet. I will miss many of them. I will also not miss many of them. Just hiding them doesn't help, right? Yeah, you have to get rid of them. And I have like a lot of them I need because they're like my charity things. But I'm like, I guess I can just delete them until the next charity thing. Or then like every time it's probably part of it. Every time my Elgato messes up, I have to do it and then I forget to delete the old one. So yeah, I don't think I need this one. Yeah, Brian, it's you. Get rid of this. That's funny. I deleted them as you went. I'm gonna do a trick of hiding the for you just for a hot sec. Didn't do anything. It went up again. We were raising money. We were busy. I don't even know which one of these is my actual Elgato. We will not miss the student guys. We will probably all of them. They wash their hands here. We're supposed to do the teachers actually. Do I need Gartic on stream? Probably not, right? We don't use the just chatting title anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh my god, Rory, that scared the shit out of me. The issue is I don't actually have a music source. But I just having a browser open. Because I have so many browser sources, I think just having my browser open freaks it out. And my music comes from my browser. I'll set aside my rage for now. I appreciate you. Tell me about my new job. Well, I can't tell you much because it doesn't start for 2 months. Over 2 months. It starts at the end of August. Here, let me get rid of my. Can I hold it once? Oh my god, I can't. Amazing. I am just gonna get rid of all of my browser sources that I don't use. And we're gonna hope for the best. And then, like, when I need them, I'll add them back. Rory. That did drop it a whole 3%. I deleted, I think, 8 browser sources, and it dropped it 3%. So, you know. I don't know, man. You know what happened? Last time I enabled my preview again and then it went lower. Nope, it increased. It increased again. I'm just gonna hide my preview. But I need you guys to tell me if you can't see what I'm talking to you about, if that's okay. Oh my gosh. I obviously can't speak for Brian, but I'm sure he knows that we're joking. I do think a lot of it might also be the way that I stream my iPad to my PC, and I just need to get a different cord. But I'm gonna try to get a different cord. I don't know if it will work. I don't know. But yeah, speaking of raising money, guys, hashtag time for me to beg. I need $3,000, which is an absurd thing to say. I need $3,000 in order to cover my living expenses and my moving expenses until my job starts, or until I get my first paycheck. Which is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. And so here's the deal. Not here's the deal. There's no deal. That sounds weird. Here's what I'm doing. Obviously, if you are willing and able and want to, you can donate to my Ko-fi. I still need to update everything. I haven't done it. I was supposed to do it today, but I was so exhausted after my students going crazy all day. But also I have my vgen open. I do commissions. So if you don't just want to give money, I 100% understand. If you would like some art, I can do that. I will also be doing a subathon for my birthday, which is in less than a month. My birthday is a month from yesterday, July 17th. I will be planning a subathon. I need to figure it out. A subathon / donathon. If you don't want to sub, but you want to donate, that will be part of it as well. In which case, I need your suggestions for what our incentives and rewards should be. I still have incentives and rewards to do for the last charity stream, which I will be setting up tomorrow, getting those done. But yeah, we'll make it work. Oh God, I gotta make it work. I do have a family member who is willing to loan me the money, but then I will have to pay the money back, and that will just be, I mean, obviously I will pay them. I don't know. Here's my thing. I'm going to be, once I start this new job and get settled, I'm going to be in a better position financially. And I would like to be able to support other people more than I have been able to recently, because I have not been able to do it much at all. All we've done is the charity. I say all we've done is the charity shirts. That's a silly thing to say. We've raised, just through our charity months, we've raised $750 for charity this year. And then we helped Snackies with the Squish fundraiser, and that raised over $2,000. That was Snacky's efforts, but still, like, we've been helping people, right? But I personally would like to help people, but right now I can't because I need help, and I hate saying that. My heart feels like it's going to explode. But I do hope you guys know that when I am back into a more stable financial situation, that is my goal, to be able to help people more and to be able to contribute to people's stuff every month. Yay! Hype is very exciting. Snackies, is the Squish donation going all, or fundraiser going all month? I still have the, also, oh my God, I realized. Hold on, let me finish one thought at a time. I have the donate command live still for Squish, because I wasn't sure if it was still going or not. My CPU is now higher, guys. The CPU is higher than it was when we started. We're at 50% CPU usage just in OBS. Also, it's so hot in my room. I don't sweat. My legs are sweating on my chair. I swear to God, it's hotter in my room than it is outside. And it's currently 33 degrees outside Celsius. Yeah, Inky baby, you want to say hello? If you do that in the community, we'll hopefully be able to come. That's what I'm hoping. And even if I can't get all of it, which it's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of fucking money. I want to throw up realizing that, oh my God, I need that much money. And it's so funny because previously that wouldn't have been a lot of, I want to say it wouldn't, it's still a lot of money, but I would have had it, right? Before I moved here. And then everything just got ruined. You want to say hello? Yes, you do. You'll see how excited. You see him? I can't tell. He's also, you can tell, he's very hot. I'm doing all I can to try and cool him down. He's gotten cool baths yesterday and today, and he hates baths. He's not happy about it. He said, no more baths. We're stable, at least, okay, we'll take it. I need to send my tweets. This is probably going to fuck it up. I'll be honest. Let me send it real fast. And I can close these, and that should help. Oh my God. Y'all, my Twitter. I'm going to stop using Twitter for Gamer Glow. I'm going to be honest. I just started using it. I started using it again recently because a lot of like fundraisers are on Twitter. Oh, that one went actually. That one's fine. But it's always like, oh, no, you have to verify your phone number. You have to verify your phone number, but I verified my phone number. Okay. Okay, I closed 3 browser tabs. And actually that helped a lot. It is just having my browser open. So there have to be browser sources that I don't need, and I just need to find them and get rid of them. Because literally just closing those browser tabs helped so much. It's down to 10%. It was at 50% and it's down to 10%. And the only thing that happened is I closed browser tabs. And my browser even, I have on a RAM limiter. Although this is CPU. Maybe I should turn on the CPU limiter. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to fuck shit up. But yeah, it's the same in your room. Yeah. It's at least 35 degrees in my room right now. It's probably hotter just because I am like, even like, just like my, what do you call your inner elbow? This is my weenus. But what is this? I don't know. My inner elbow. My elbow pit is like sweaty. And I don't sweat. Like, but it's because there's no like moving air in here. Because I don't want to open my window. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should open my window. Because I do think it is actually cooler outside than it is in here right now. But we don't have any AC. And I have my fan pointed at my computer right now, just hoping that it doesn't overheat. But who knows? I am gonna pour myself whiskey and Coke. I guess Scotch and Coke. Scotch, whiskey, and Coke. As a celebration. Because today was my last day with my kids. I already had a gin and tonic, if you saw on the Discord. Fire high! I already threw the can away. I should have saved it. I got this canned gin and tonic at the supermarket, grocery store, whatever. And it was 4.9%. It's not a high percentage, but oh my God, it tasted like straight gin. Like I took a sip and I was like, whoa, which like you're not expecting when you take a sip of a gin and tonic, especially a canned one. I'm not expecting that to be strong. And I'm like, do they add artificial gin flavor to this? I should have checked. Fire, how are you? My room's only 29. So much harder than outside. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Snackies. I'm sorry this is happening to us. And it's like, it wouldn't be that bad either, even if there was just like more airflow. But all I have is this fan, and I have to keep my door closed because I have roommates, and I just can't wait until I live alone again. 4.9 is low, apparently. 4.9 is low for liquor. Like, gin is normally, what, like 40%? Like, just gin. But then you add the tonic, and it makes it lower, obviously. But like even like a like wine is usually like 14. You know anything about alcohol? Listen, let me tell you what this scotch is. I have this Johnny Walker Red Label. This is if I get scotch, I really like this one. It's pretty cheap. I don't know if you guys can see it because I can't see my camera right now. Maybe I could enable my preview again since the CPU is down. Um it jumped up a little bit, but it's still low. So this one's a pretty cheap scotch that I still like. Where's your alcohol content? It's on the clear label on the back. I may have assumed wrong. Do they not have to put proof on here? It's also just impossible to read. Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, it's on the front. I'm just blind. This is 40% alcohol. It's called 40%. I was like, I wish you, me, and Sammy could just live together, right? Yeah. You say hi. He says hello. By the way, anytime somebody is, if anytime there's, let me say, anytime there is a new sub, or a donation towards my coffee, which I hope I have my coffee alert set up right. He's so angry. We will do. I have a wheel spin for rewards for raising money for my move. He's so angry. He's very mad at me. He's very mad at me. But today, I guess we should do what we're here to do, which is draw. Let's look before we do that. Actually, let's look at Rory, what we've drawn for Pride Month so far. I'll grab the baby to say hello first. Come here. I want you to know he wanted to jump back onto the bed. He asked to go back onto the bed. He says, hello, I'm in my cooling towel and mommy gave me a cool bath. Well, not even a bath. I just soaked him in cool water. He says, would anyone like to give me a tweet? That is one of the possible rewards if you donate, by the way. You can give Rory a tweet without having to use your channel points. You just have to use your real life money. It feels like we've been lit up, isn't it, Rory? Y'all, there is this fire the other day. You're stuck in the cord. You're stuck in the cord. You're stuck in the cord. Thank you. There's this fire the other day, right? It happened on Sunday when we were doing our well, it happened before our squish part segment. And literally as I was like walking by trying to figure out what the fuck was happening, then like after, and I realized it was a fucking fire, there were people like sitting there like looking at the wreckage, smoking, and then throwing their cigarettes on the ground. Literally zero self-awareness. Y'all see that he wants back on the bed, right? Get ready to go meet with my mom. Have fun, snackies. But let's go. Thank you for being here. Uh-oh, mirroring disconnected. I gotta start it again. Hold, please. I took too long yapping. Here we go. I just grabbed Rory's toe on accident and I thought he was gonna scream. He didn't though, thank goodness. Okay, let's retry. There we go. So here was our first Pride piece where I did radio dust, obviously, because of who I am as a person. Oh my god, I have squish on this one too. Boop. Okay. Have my second interview. Oh my god, good luck. Gonna make buttons in little packages. That's so exciting. And your squish board meeting. Punch him in the face for me. With love. Oh my god, by the way, guys, speaking of punching people in the face. Our question of the day, exclamation point QOTD. Question of the day. Since it is Pride Month, we all know be gay, do crimes. And so I wanted to know, what crime would you commit if it was guaranteed that you wouldn't get caught? If you could get away with it, what crime would you commit? I love that we're so excited about the question today. Perfect. Thank you guys. I know what crime I would commit, but legally I can't say it. I think you guys know what it is. I think you can figure it out. I didn't mix this at all, and it's just straight scotch. Aside from the money from the trillionaire billionaires. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So you'll do that. I'll do mine. Day Day hi. Rory says hi. Blech. I got hit fur in my mouth. Rory actually says I'm fucking hot. I'm trying to wait until the temperature outside goes below 30 before I open the window again, but I think it's hotter in here right now, so I think should I open it? What do you guys think? It's 33 degrees outside right now, but I think it's 35-ish in here. Yeah. Which is, I don't know what that is. 80 something? Hold on. Double it. Double it plus 90. No, it's not 90. It might be 90. Where's my phone? There it is. Here's what I'll say, and I think a lot of people agree with this. I think Fahrenheit is the better people temperature. In fact, I think Fahrenheit's the better temperature. All around, I think Fahrenheit is a winner. I think that like meters and stuff, that makes sense. 33 is 91. So yeah, so 35 is 90 something. 95. So yeah, it's, guys, imagine right now in my room, I think it's about 95 degrees. It's 91 outside. I swear to God, because I'm just enclosed in this cement block, I think it's 95 degrees in my room. Kelsey and Kevin are so good to engineers. So listen, the engineers can use them. I don't give a fuck. I'm not an engineer. Kelvin is useless to me. The temperature and the person. I don't know if I actually know a Kelvin. I know of a Kelvin. A person named Kelvin. But I don't actually know him. Kelvin is so cool, literally. Literally. But again, useless to me. Fahrenheit, 100 is hot. 35 does not sound hot. 95 sounds hot. And those are the same temperature? No. No. 0 sounds very, very cold. But 0 Celsius, it's pretty cold. It's cold, but it's not very cold. 0 Fahrenheit, oh yeah, that's fucking cold, bro. I just heard a sound and I don't know what it was. So have a good lurk. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, like, hold on, what's another one? What's another one we can check? Like when people say like 15 degrees, 15 sounds pretty cold. No, it's almost 60 degrees. It's 59 degrees. It's not the same. You know? Like Celsius just doesn't make sense for people. For people, it doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? And like we're people. So we need it to make sense. Sorry guys, I'm trying to adjust my, and that's probably fucking up my CPU. But yeah. You want to say goodbye, Roby? You're so stinky. I've been brushing his teeth every day too. I haven't brushed them today. Maybe I'll give him a break. Because his teeth are getting bad and he's old. And he doesn't like it. But he does do, this is the best toothpaste he's ever done with. So I think we're just going to keep using this one. And supposedly it's good. Even if I can't fully brush his teeth, this toothpaste is still supposed to help. So we're going to keep using it. Gecko. Again, I want y'all to see. He wanted to go on the bed. He's gonna bark because he wants attention. But he asked to be on the bed. Okay. Art. We're supposed to be doing art. Let me put my little glove on, even though it's gonna make me even warmer. Guys, should I open the window? I don't know if it'll make it better or worse. Like, at the very least, maybe it'll be nice to have like some movement in the air. I don't know. There he goes. There goes the angry baby. Maybe I'll open it. Maybe I'll open it and then he'll be happier. Hold on. I'm going to open the window. I'm just going to crack it. I'm not going to open it all the way. Rory wants me to open the window. It is so much cooler outside than it is in my room. And it is 33 degrees outside. It is 91 degrees outside. And there is a noticeable difference between the temperature outside my window and inside my room. So I'm going to leave it open. I just cracked it a little bit. Listen, it might be mental, but I think it already feels better. Okay. So, Pride Month art. So first I did, my iPad froze. Here we go. First I did this radio dust one. So I did Gay Pride Angel Dust and I did Ace Pride Alistair. I did a demisexual umbrella because I had canon them both as being demisexual. Then we did, well, I did. We did this a little bit on stream. We did Alistair. So here's Ace Pride Alistair with his little flag. I think he's very cute. I'm not making the flag ones very detailed because I'm trying to get them done fast. Then last week, well, not last week, on Sunday, we sketched out Angel Dust, and I finished him this week. So we have Gay Pride Angel Dust. He's very cute. And so today, we are doing Charlie Morningstar, who's technically the main character, I think, supposedly. Who cares? We're doing Charlie. And she is bisexual, so we're doing Bi Pride Charlie. And so we're gonna do the same thing. I have my pose. I'm gonna, so like I sketch out here. I'll even, hold on, let me show you guys other things to give you a brief look into my brain. Like, here are some poses that I was supposed to saving. We didn't do anything to this one. It's like I just sketch out poses, right? And then I make them small, and then we make them into it. Sometimes I actually do draw directly on top of the pose, and sometimes I don't. Right now, I'm trying not to for these, but we'll see what happens. Because this one is kind of a lot. I did base this off of, this was originally going to be Angel Dust. I based it off of a pole dancer that I saw. Not like it, like a picture I saw. I mean, I guess I could have seen a pole dancer in real life. I haven't here. I based it off of a reference I saw of a pole dancer, is what I'm trying to say. And so it was originally going to be Angel Dust, but I didn't really like it for Angel Dust. The vibes weren't right, and I thought it was more Charlie. So we're using it for Charlie. Look into your brain. Everyone be sure to sanitize. No, for sure. For sure, for sure. But yeah, so we're just gonna go in, I guess. And what I always have to do, I'm gonna, I already don't like this. I'm a very sloppy sketcher, and I need to get better at not but that ain't happening today, that's for sure. That's all right then. So already we have the issue, right? I don't know how. I'm so bad at working with my canvas. It's love. Like I've made her much too big. I'm just gonna move it up for now, and then we'll figure it out. Misery love. I do think so. Here I have it going like this, like more of a right angle. I'm gonna make it a closer angle. I think I want this leg to be more like this. Yeah, I think I like that more. This. What do we think? This is the way they love. Okay. Misery love me. Feet are hard. I always do like this random, just this shape for feet. And you know what? We're gonna do it this time too. And then I'll fill in the real feet later. Because then I have this arm coming down. Whoa. Don't really care. I'm gonna do this arm on a new layer actually because I'm gonna want to change the angle. I already know I am. I'm gonna have a hard time with this arm. Or should I do it more like behind her? I'm still gonna do it behind, like on a new layer. I'm a dirty no, because I want her booty to be visible. I think I'm gonna put her in a really short skirt. Although I don't know. In the show, Charlie wears a suit. Fire, thank you for 23 months.
To walk into at work.
Oh no, that's not Fire, that's Dubs. Sorry, I just saw Xander. I got so excited. Dubs, hi. Also, Fire, thank you just for being here. Visible booty's a hell of a thing to walk into at work. Listen, you don't like the visible booty? Dubs, we know you like the visible booty. By the way, guys, if you're not reading this, we have too many Xanders in the chat. Crazy, isn't it? Listen. I mean, you do, yeah. If you haven't been reading the fanfic that Dubs, this Xander, we have too many Xanders, that this Xander has been posting in the Discord, you should. Yeah, we love the although the booty is definitely in the wrong place, right? Or is the leg in the wrong place? I think it's the leg. This leg is the issue. We need to fix this. Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. That's much better. Okay. Yee! We love fanfics. I finally updated mine. Here we go. Listen, sometimes we just gotta figure shit out, you know? There we go. I do think this leg might be a little too... No, I kind of like the freakishly long legs. Very, like, clamp. Has it. Well, I want it to look like she's, like... flouncing. What's that song? You know that dog? That pug that can't run right? I was reading through emails and saw AO3 notification that you had posted a new chapter after receiving the tags. I seriously don't feel bad about having deleted the promo link for my recovering ad. You deleted it? My fic, I will say, like, my fic is not very graphic, but it. What the? Oh my god! I did this on the. I want this to be on its own layer. I'm so silly. Here we go. Okay, my fic's not very graphic, but it has a lot. There's a lot going on. Um, there's kidnapping. There's like very kind of like fade to black torture. Um, I think I want this other leg to go further. Listen, her arm's gonna be disconnected for a second. We're gonna have some issues. I'm gonna have to make her. Let me just go ahead and make her smaller anyway, because she's gonna need to be about this big, I think. Because I think I want this leg going a little bit crazier. Oh yeah. I think so. I think that's better. Okay, and now we'll go back to the other arm so she doesn't look completely insane. Although we do need to make it smaller. Okay. I posted like in your Discord like a month back or something, and I was still actively writing that one. But then considering an active part of the story involves explicit non-con, yeah, right. I like to remove it a few minutes later. Oh, you didn't have to do that, especially if it's tagged in the fic. I mean, this is an 18 plus environment, you know? Yeah, like I think my fic's just rated M. It might be rated E by the end though. People should read the trigger warnings, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, here's my thing. A lot of media these days, I think people are like, if you write this, you condone it. And that's not how that works. Like, fiction is not reality. Just because I'm writing about a man who is dismembering people with a saw does not mean that I think that you should do that. It's a story. I would like to say that's not what the story is about. That is a brief portion. Like, and I think that people a lot oh shit, a lot recently think that everything needs trigger warnings and all that stuff. And like trigger warnings are great if you can give them, but also like we don't always get trigger warnings in life, right? And so like I've heard people saying that like the news needed a trigger warning. And I'm like, that's absurd. Like it is not everybody expects everyone else to cater to their needs. And it's not it's your responsibility to take care of your triggers and your reaction, right? And obviously, if people can give you those warnings, that's wonderful. That's great. I think that is a best case scenario, but we're not always in our best case scenario, right? That's just not how life works. Um, and I think that you need to be prepared to encounter things that could potentially trigger you and know what you need to do in that situation. Close the tap, right? If it's a fanfic or a movie or something, turn off the news, leave the situation. I just think more people need to be IDK aware of that. You need to have your own tools, right? Like if you're deathly allergic to shellfish, it is not my job to carry around an EpiPen for you, right? No, it's your job to make sure you're not consuming the shellfish, and then if you accidentally do, it's your job to have the EpiPen on hand, right? Even my completed fic only references the fact the main character was essayed in her past was tagged implied non-con. Someone tried to report me to Twitch and Discord for having linked posts on my profiles. That's crazy. People are everybody wants the internet to be this sterile space, and it's not, and it never has been, and it never will be. That's just not how these mass forums work. There we go. And it's the same thing with like what it was. England just recently passed that law that people under 16 won't be able to use social media anymore. And so many people are like, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. And I'm like, but is it? Because for a lot of these kids, and it's like, it includes YouTube, by the way. For a lot of these teenagers, like, this is how they escape. This is how they get socialized. This is how they do a lot of things. And obviously, they should have other means to do that. But you're taking away, like, what if they have abusive parents? And now they've lost a resource to help them get out of that situation. Like, what's the good in that? Instead of just asking people to parent their children. Not me remembering the 80 days of 4chan. 4chan's still bad, right? But like, it was worse. It was bad in a different way. I still need to draw her head. Let's do this one first, I guess. Here we go. I'm doing the flagpole. Whoop. Oh, this isn't quite. Hold on. I did want it to be like a straighter angle, so I'm gonna have to move her hands a bit. That one down there is fine. Her bottom hand is good. I need to fix maybe just a little bit over. There we go. I need to fix this top one a lot. You can tell I'm struggling with this. Is that her head on a long neck? You think this one's her head? Imagine, bro. Imagine. Hold on. We're gonna kind of distort this arm a little bit, and I have to be okay with it. Oh yeah. Nope. Hold on, I lied. Here we go. Not the Ships Ahoy. I don't know if I ever realized that part of the song, and I listen to the song a lot. Like a star. Sorry, do you want the hot star? There we go. Okay. Koopa. She's a hot version of the Koopa Troopers from the early 90s. Oh no. The Super Mario Brothers movie. Hello? New layer, thank you. There's a pretty girl I knew. There we go. Hers is a little bit different because I did do this like pointy flag. Maybe I shouldn't though. Maybe I should do it like a normal flag. And just make it massive. Way to go. John yeah. I know people's names. I was watching this YouTube video of Game Changers recently, and it was the one where they have to spin the wheel. I don't remember what they call it. You know, Dropout TV Game Changers. And there was one where they had to end every sentence with a famous person's name. And I was like, oh, I'd be fucked. I'd be absolutely terribly fucked. I don't know famous people names. Hold on, I'm fucking with the size of this flag. Do we think that looks okay? It's so small for you guys. Let the rain fall down. Hold on, I don't like this part. There, okay, there we go. There, I think that makes it look better. Like a curve on this part too. There we go. Okay. Shed in every color. What the fuck is happening here? When I can't understand my own drawing. Here we go. AKA every time I draw. I think that's good. And then we do this more this way. Sure. Who cares about how things in real life work? Not me. Now, what's gonna piss me off is like the stripes. Hold on, I'm gonna put. No, I'm not. I'll do it in a second. Wait, there's only 3 stripes in this one's better. I did angel dust. Oh yeah, that's so much easier. I did angel dust, which is the gay pride flag, and it has 7 stripes. It has 3 green, 3 blue, and then a white. And God, that was a nightmare to do. So much harder than it needed to be. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it. I am gonna. Y'all might see the fan blow me. I need airflow on me and not just my computer right now. Okay. It feels so good. Okay, now we need to do. Let me put the. Well, close enough. I'm gonna put the flag into one folder just in case I want to change it. And now we need to do her fucking head. So her neck is here. Her neck is here. And she's definitely going to be like profile view. I'm moving it over here so I can see it. I can't fucking see. Morton Salt Girl, what a fun name. Hi. How are you? How are you? Sorry, I've just decapitated my sketch just for a second because I can't actually see what I'm doing. Oh my god, guys, I forgot. Exclamation point QOTD question of the day. Um Does Charlie have ears? I think she does. Question of the day. If you could commit any crime and get away with it, because as we know, be gay, do crimes. Oh, I hate. What did I do with this part of the skull? That's better. It's still kind of weird though, isn't it? Be gay, do crimes. If you could get away with any crime, what would it be? It happens to all of us. Hell yeah. We all have to decapitate things every now and then. What do you normally draw? There we go. Y'all, I drew my students today is their last day of like real class. And so they're drawing on our little like smart boards. There we go. That's better. And so I started drawing with him, and I just drew one of them, like really, I just did like a really quick drawing. Except of course the students thought this was like a masterpiece. And then they all wanted me to draw them, and I was like, I don't have time to draw 25 10-year-olds right now. But I think I got to like 5 of them, and the rest of them got distracted, so it was fine. So I just like snuck out the classroom to go to my next class. But it was literally like, hold on, I'm just gonna show you. Like with my finger on the smartboard, I was just like, oh, I was like, bloop, 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 like literally like this. Like it wasn't even good. And then she had like her hair in like a clip, so I did like this. Like this was the drawing. But they're 10-year-olds, and so they were like, that's amazing. So then I drew them all like this, like literally like 10 seconds each. And it was fun. It was very cute. I love drawing my students. But it was just so funny that they loved it so much. You usually draw birds. Oh my god, where is Nonsense? Nonsense draws birds, and they're so good. I'm more of a writer than an artist. I'm working on my first novel right now. Oh my god, you and Xander MK there. You should chat. Xander's also a writer. I write fanfic. That's really it. That's so exciting. Can you tell us what your novel is about? Do I want to do so? Charlie normally wears her hair in like basically like it looks like bubble braids, right? So like I'm thinking like this. So maybe like more like maybe we can have it be more flowy. Or should I have her hair be down? I think the bubble braids is more identifiable as her, so I think I'm gonna do that. I do think that's just more Charlie. I don't remember what her hair looks like, guys. I need to look up her hair. Let's do that together. I don't remember what. By the way, this is if you donate to my coffee or we get a new sub, you do get to. You know what? Or if you gift subs, I'll do it. You get to spin the wheel for a random donation redemption. And if you have anything you'd like to suggest to me, let me know. Fanfic is writing, it counts. No, that's valid. That's so fair. My fanfic is just like it's not gonna, you know, like I don't think I want to write. Maybe like one day I'll do like a, I don't know. Sorry, I just hit my keyboard thing and it's broken, so it's like falling off. Oh no, it's hanging on by a thread. But yeah, like I write, but I'm not a writer. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? I guess like I am. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's look up Charlie because I don't remember what her hair looks like. Oh, that's what the fuck have I been doing for the last year? Yeah, but you're like a writer. I enjoy writing, but it's not like it's like a secondary thing. I enjoy writing because I like the characters. I don't think that I would want to create my own characters for like quote unquote long form writing. Um, like I think I could maybe do like a comic, you know, but that's different. Okay, here we go. It's called Aftershocks. Already exciting. It's a woman on woman romance thriller. Ooh, protagonists keep searching for safety, but disasters, mostly earthquakes, happen just by chance. That sounds horrifying and amazing. When's the published date? When's it? When's it out? That sounds really good. All right. So do y'all see what I'm talking about? Like her bubble braids? Although I am giving her more than she actually has. She only has 2. And then her little swoopty whoop. Next to the mausoleum. And then I really like her eyes. One of my favorite things about her character design is her eyes, because they look like apples. You can't see it because of my eyes. There we go. I love it. That sounds so good, right? In a few years, it's a side project. I'm an X-ray tech is my day job. That's so cool. What is this? I don't even know what this is. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it on like the bestseller lists. That sounds really good. Like 100% right up my alley. I did just buy. I'll confess, I'm not normally like a romance only reader. I know some people are. I just bought while I was visiting my cousin. I love romance fanfic though, because fanfic though is never just romance, right? Like I'm reading this one right now. It's called Phantom and the Static. It's obviously a Has Been Hotel fanfic, and it's radio dust because of who I am as a person. I said radio and the static. Phantom and the Static. Phantom and the Static. So Alistair, who's the radio demon. And it's like suspense and romance and just life and exciting, and I really like it. A former elementary school teacher. Oh my goodness. How exciting. This is still... I'm trying to just... I feel like this looks very stiff. And I don't want it to look stiff. I like her bangs right here. What did you teach in elementary school? Like what, did you teach a specific grade? I do still want like this movement, like to go with the flag basically, right? Like we have like this flow. I want this flow. Student taught 3rd grade, but ended up switching majors. So fair. 3rd grade's tough. I can never get into fics. I like original characters. See, that's... Listen, isn't that funny? I have a hard time. I feel like, for me, with romance novels in particular, like when it's just straight romance, right? Where it's just like, oh, she meets the man and they fall in love. Or he meets the boy and she meets the girl, whatever, you know, when it's just straight romance. Hentai, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Caps Lock crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. We do have some follower only emotes, by the way. And of course, if you subscribe, we have some subscriber emotes. I need to update the Rory emote again. I don't like it. I changed it and I think I like the old one better, but I don't know. I don't know. I need to redo it. But I find it hard to relate to the characters in a lot of books these days. Not even just romance novels. But like, the, you know, media that I'm already obsessed with, very easy to relate to those characters. I already love them. It's just me. I feel like I'm intrigued in another person's art. Nah, listen. It's for the fans. Like you write for yourself, right? Like I feel like that's the thing. You write for yourself. You write what you want to read, like quote unquote, like write for yourself. But then once it's out into the world, it belongs to to the readers. It belongs to the fans. That's how I see it anyway. And like I feel like it's so easy for like different people. I think that's much better. Different people interpret different stories in different ways. And I think it's really interesting to read the different ways that people portray the stories or like put themselves into the characters. And I really like it. I actually don't want to relate to the stories that I consume. My life is boring. I want to consume a story that's so much more interesting than myself. Yeah. You don't. Yeah, that's so valid. Like, I mean, like my favorite character in Has Been Hotel is Angel Dust. He's a porn star. He's a gay porn star who was in the Italian mob in the 20s or the 30s, right? But like just like his vibes. The vibes. Or like my oh no, I already packed it. No, I didn't. Anyone who's been around here a while or knows me at all knows I'm obsessed with Yuri on Ice. I love Yuri on Ice. It's mine. Until Has Been Hotel, it was my entire life, and now they're both my entire life. And I love Yuri Plisetsky. Look at him. He's so cute. You know, like he's a teenage Russian boy who ice skates. And again, it's about vibes. It's about vibes. I love the wonder of everyday life. I went to a D&D campaign where the big quest was going to Trader Joe's to pick up everything. Wait, I really like that. I had a I don't think you can hear me right now because of ads. I'll wait until ads are done. In fact, we'll take just a brief lookaroo at what's going on here. Make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. Love this song. This is the Avril Lavigne version. This was originally an Avril Lavigne song, and then she sold it. Or maybe wait, or is it the opposite? No, yeah, it was originally Avril Lavigne, and then they sold it to Kelly Clarkson, and then it was in Princess Diaries? Question mark? I don't remember. I wish I got like a countdown on the app. Oh wait, I do, but in the no, it's not even showing me in the Twitch chat. Normally it shows me how much time is left. I just realized it's not showing me. Isn't that rude, guys? Isn't that so rude? Remember me for centuries. Oh. I'm opening my water. Hydrate, don't dehydrate, my friends. I got fizzy water, my fave. Excuse me. Okay. I never meant for you to fix yourself. How much longer in the ad do we think? It's a good time to take a good stretch. Give yourself a stretch break. Oh, welcome back from the ads. While I'm stretching. Bam. What was I saying? I forgot. Anybody remember? The D&D campaign. Somebody in one of my discords was talking about how they were interested in D&D, but they wanted to do something like normal life. And we were like, oh my god, you can do that. Like, that's the fun about D&D, is it can be whatever you want. Free from the ads. Welcome back. Excuse me. That was a pretty good one. Thank you. You returned from adage. Welcome back, Fire. I hope they were good ads. What did you get? I do I do the hourly ads because I would rather us all have ads at the same time and like me have the ability to skip the ads than for like everybody to get pre-roll ads when they come in and then everybody be in ads at different times, you know? So that's why I do the hourly ads. Welcome back from ads, built. Listen, I want to create a warm, welcoming environment for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. They weren't good? Oh no. I had another campaign that was smoke weed in the bathroom at the mall and don't get caught. What the fuck? Wait, really? That's hilarious. Speaking of smoking weed in the bathroom and not getting caught, if you could, exclamation point QOTD, if you could commit any crime. This might be my favorite question of the day. No, I think I don't know. We've had some good ones. But if you could commit any crime and not get caught, like you knew you could do it and not get caught, what would you want to do? I would want to do something very specific that I cannot legally say, because even saying it will get me in trouble. All right, here we go, guys. Here's Charlie. I think this hair is good. I need to get better at doing the ends of the ends of hair. I don't know how to finish hair. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you see how sloppy this? I mean, it's all sloppy because this is just my rough sketch. This isn't the clean version, obviously. But, like, I don't know how to make it. Hold on, let me just do the shape of it. And then we'll fill it out, maybe? I don't know, man. I like Angel Dust because his hair's not real. It's so easy. Like, I just do the same thing for Angel every time and it looks good. Whereas this looks ridiculous. I don't know, man. That's fine, I guess. Tax fraud or money laundering? I think that'd be the most lucrative. That's so fair. You think you know? Oh, do you think you know mine? Don't say it. We'll both be in trouble. All I'm saying, here's what I'll say. If I could commit this crime and not get caught and not get in trouble, I wouldn't miss. I've said too much. I've said too much. But it's Pride Month and it says be gay, do crimes, and I can't be gay. But I can do crimes. The gay is not a choice. The crimes are. You know what I mean? I do because I think it's also the reason you'll never come back here. A+. I'm proud of you. All right. Is this her bangs? Yeah. There we go. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'll say. Okay. Now I have to do her eyes. And so normally with profile view, I do something like this, right? But this is Hasman Hotel. And so A, we need to put her eyebrow way up here. Way up there. B, we need to make her eye so big. This is fine. Maybe more of a like, you know what, hold on. I'm going to put her iris on a different layer and then we're going to move it around. JK, I think that's actually fine. I need to move her nose up. I don't like where her nose is. And this is also going to help me when I do her mouth. I hate when it doesn't shift when I want it to. Charlie's very expressive, and like something that I want to work on is my expressions. I think she has normal teeth. I think Charlie is one of the few who has normal teeth in this show. Need to do actual work. So valid. So valid. I'll be right here. At least for another hour-ish. Hey, I think that's fine. I'm going to change her nose a little bit. Let's see what I want to do here. I think the issue is I want it to be like rounder. And then she'll have her little bloop. Oh yeah, there we go. Good. Okay, now we need outfits. Well, I guess we can figure out these hands. What did I do here? That's going that way. Okay. So we're going to have a thumb going there. And then this is a finger. Oh yeah, that's pretty easy. Hold on. I'm actually going to... Some new disaster. Oh! Wrong layer. That happens to me all the time. Okay. There we go. This is... why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this to myself? We're gonna draw the hand over here. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna grab one of my microphone real fast. Don't mind me. Oh, you won't even see that one. Okay, hold on. Don't mind me, guys. I just keep trying to draw these difficult hands that I shouldn't be doing. And then it's torture. Oh, you can't even... Oh my god, you guys haven't even been able to see what I'm doing. I don't even know how long that's been. Because I changed windows or something. Sorry. Oh, it was when the ads happened. Okay. Except I fucked everything up because I erased my base. And I shouldn't have. There. Okay. I hate hands. It's funny because I'm better at hands than I used to be. Because if she's grabbing it. We're hiding that hand. It's going behind the flag, actually. So we don't even need most of this. Because if she's holding it like this, you can't see me. But it's only going to be really her thumb and like maybe her fingies. No, not even her fingies, because it's going around the other side. Like that's all you're gonna be able to see. Is just her thumb holding that. And then like yeah. I think. I don't know, guys. This is the issue is I don't know. Here, and then we're gonna cut this one out. I didn't. A little bit of disregard. And we're gonna do this one. Now this one's easier because this one is just like down here. You know? So much easier. Oh my god. Holy the how much like less work that took? Crazy. For just like a quick hand sketch? Nice. Okay. Now let's go into our look at all these layers I have just for my sketch. I'm insane. Where's Sammy who draws on one layer? Now do I want it to go between her legs? I think originally I had the front leg. Should I have the front leg? In my pose, I have this leg is actually in front. So like that. Which would mean this would still be visible. I don't know what I prefer though. Do I like it like this better? I still think this should be I still think it should go in front of this. You know? But then you can't see the booty. I do think I like this better. With the back leg being the one going up. Under the surface, you know what you're expecting of me. What do we think? So like no, yeah, I think that's good. I think this is good. Okay. So here we have our really rough sketch. We need to do her clothes now. Which I'm going to put in its own layer, but I'm probably not going to name it. I always like to do the clothes in a different color. And I'm trying to think of like a pride outfits. I think I want to do. Here's my idea. Like a pink bralette sort of top. With like a purple mesh over top. I might hate that when it comes to drawing it. Like, y'all know, like those Hot Topic, like fishnet tops, but purple. So hold on. Let me just color this in so I right? And then the purple over top of it. Because we're doing the flag colors, right? And then the blue. Maybe like this one. Now, do I want to do her in shorts? No, I think I do want to do a skirt. Just because I already did, and I think the skirt's more fun, honestly. I already did Angel Dust and Alistair in skirts. I mean, shorts. She's cute. We like it. And this will go like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. And then her shoes. What should her shoes be? Should her shoes be pink too? Because right now I guess she usually wears like booties. I could put her in booties still. Oh, I do like that. I think we will do that. I think that's pretty fun. Right? I think that's pretty fun. Right? I think that's pretty good. And so now we clean it all up because this is obviously the very messy version. Let me go into the flag here. Ooh. I hate when my brush doesn't switch. Oh, that's the line. So I can tell what's hair and what's flag. Come back and kiss me. I just want to know what you and I will feel like. That's still her hair. Okay. I think that's good. All right. So we hide the OG posts. No, I think, yeah. Good. New layer. Boop. And then we go in and we clean stuff up. We clean her up. You know? I do think it looks good. That's not how hairlines work. That's better. Okay. Oh, it is so delayed. I zoom in. Y'all see it zoom in. It's worse, I think, the delay has. My CPU is also back to being crazy usage. I thought we had fixed it, but we didn't. We fixed it for a while. I guess it's better than nothing. Okay. It's a little better. Yeah, a little better. The delay. I'm going to draw this for the clown makeup, quote unquote makeup. Because we're just going to do that when I'm coloring. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Where the fuck did I put it here? There it is. There we go. But I think she looks pretty good. Bestest streamer booty! Thank you for announcing yourself. How are you? How are you, my friend? How did your time slot for the squish-a-thon go? Hope it was wonderful and magnificent just like you. Trying to decide. No, yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's that way. I don't know if I do want that. I don't think I do want that one in the back there. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't like that. Bitch. Mother, I hate. So, for those of you who have an iPad, especially an iPad Pro, if you draw with it, you might know this struggle. Is that you double tap on the Apple Pencil. The Apple Pencil, I think it's the 2 only. I don't think the original one does it. I don't remember. And it switches tools, right? But sometimes it doesn't. It's like, no, I didn't register that actually. Can you do it again? And so then you do it again. And it's like, oh, I registered both of them. I think Entertain only raised $16 in addition to the 60 before that. Listen, that's 60 more bucks than there was before. Don't say only. I think we didn't do a lot during my slot. I want to say we did 30 during my slot. I playtested a cozy game and the solo dev was in chat too. That's so fun. What game was it? Oh, you told me. Lots of bugs. It involves bugs and pooping. Tell me more. Do tell me more. Color me intrigued. Why did I do that? From my finger. Oh, you know what? I do need to do the normal lines. Text don't do it for you because this is going to be a see-through shirt, and so we're still going to be able to see these lines. About me every night. I'm trying. Do I want it to be like ba-bam? I think I do. I did that and I was like, yes, actually I do. Which means this one's going to be a little different too. I'm not good at designing clothes, guys, and so I do just sort of do whatever happens in the moment. So, like, bear with me. Which is why my clothes are never very detailed. I think like that. No, I don't think like that. How would this work? Like that? Bro, I don't know. Maybe? No, it would be more like this. There we go. I figured it out. I figured out how boobs work. Um, we saw all there was to see pretty quickly. So after that, we did how many dudes, and what is how many dudes? I know date everything. One day I'll play date everything. I haven't had a chance to yet. I don't have it, but it's so intriguing. In fact, I think I'm gonna do the body first, and then we're gonna come back in and we're gonna do the lines for the shirt. I actually I want them to be slightly thinner because the shirt is going to be the shirt. What is that? I keep getting distracted. The shirt's gonna be like transparent, right? It's gonna be like mesh, and so I'm gonna do the lines thinner. You do love you some date everything though, booty. Is that your quote unquote me? If you had to choose one, my main game. I guess I started coming back with Animal Crossing, so maybe that one. Although I do stream it the same amount as I do art and Poco. How many dudes is the game that involves picking types of fighters to fight against? Whatever throws at you. You start with one versus 10 toddlers. Oh my god, somebody asked me about my job earlier and I never actually answered them. You like the new job, but I haven't actually started the job yet. But the new job, I'm going to be a teacher in Korea, which is going to be trouble. But at least it will be trouble in Korea. You know. Got it. Don't stress, don't stress, don't stress. What? Okay, let's do this arm. Who need that? Is her arm slightly too long? Shh. She's in hell. Who's to say? She's about the princess of hell. She's in charge. Well, should he be? No. Don't get me started on season 2. Don't get me started on that brownie ass. I love. I say don't get me started, then I keep talking about him. I love Luther in season 1. I would have said he was one of my favorite characters. I hate season 2 with her. I literally think they've ruined his character. I literally ruined his hand right here. What the fuck I do? What's here? I don't know. So just like it with hands. Lately, that's been doing pretty well for me. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Hands are a lot for me than they used to be. I'm still not good at them. That's what I will say. I still don't understand hands, but I understand more than I used to. Honestly, means nothing. I know that scene about the booty, and I'm actually hiding the booty with the skirt. I made such a big stink about wanting to see her butt, and we can't see her butt because I put her in a skirt. Should we? Yeah. Booty shorts. Should everyone be booty shorts? I have Angel and Alistair in booty shorts already, which is why I decided to put her skirt. Let me go. I'll just go to this. So I put Angel in like booty shorts, and then Alistair is in like what's it called when you fold up the pants? Cuffed shorts. You know what I also didn't do? I didn't give her the wristbands. I've been giving them a little rainbow flag with tokens. So I obviously got those. Because I'm doing an inclusive flag as a background element, and then the little rainbow tokens, which I think is fun. Yeah, we haven't discussed. It's fine. Let's go ahead and do it now. Wee. Okay. I think this should go up more. Like more like this. Nope, that looks broken, actually. I'm gonna investigate his hand a little more. I'm not sold on that hand yet. I'm not. It's a phone. I don't like how aggressive that turn. Actually, hold on. I keep like changing my mind about how I want this to be shaped. Yes, sir. Okay. I don't think you're ready for the tone. Okay. I'm gonna get her and take it down. I'm trying to make her like have like a little flyaways because she's moving. You know? But I also sort of regret it. No, I think it's fine. Maybe not that last one though. Okay. We're making progress at least. We don't have a lot of time to click down. But we're gonna finish most of this sketch. Good. I still haven't decided about the skirt. I need to do something about this boot. I'm struggling. But this I don't like at all. That might be fine. And then I need to, yeah. Okay. Drink some water. You're so right, Capsule. I don't like it at all, actually. I think I'm getting like overheated, and it's making it really hard for me to focus. Y'all, it's so hot. I have no idea. Oh, I wonder if that's why my CPU usage is higher because I stopped having the fan blow my computer. I had it start. It's going back and forth oscillating. But y'all, it's hot. It's not a whole big outside. It's 30 outside now. Run now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a new layer. I'm gonna do a new layer because I might decide to give it worse. The whole thing at the start. I wanted to have the butt. You know, like I changed the pose a little because I want booty. And I would lose that time later. So I'm gonna do it for now, and then I'm minor, and I can do the skirt. We have the booty. Well, the booty I always did. Like, maybe we just wear some hot pants. I don't probably wear hot pants. What do you guys? Should I wear hot pants? Sure, Maggie really good. Hang with me, guys. I do think I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna do the form here. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna you guys. High key, I do that as issue. Which means poor baby Rory over here is probably oh, he's just like he's not breathing heavy, so he's fine. I can open the window to him. I literally we started walking. We got back in the wall. I took him straight into the bathroom. I had to pick him up. He like tried to. He hates baths. He hates baths. He hates water more than anything, and he always has. Like since I got him, he's hated water. And it's almost 12 years. I was fishing. What happened? But then I did like a quick cool rinse, not like a full bath, right? Like I didn't bathe him. I didn't even soak him. I made him 7 water. I made him fuzzy. I got his tummy. I got his. It says pay attention to their neck when I was looking online. So his neck. Even his head. He doesn't like when his little. He doesn't like anything on his ears. So I'm gonna put water on his ears. And he was so mad. Oh, right. It's like. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy it and put it over his. And all that. It already looks good. So no reason. Yeah. Be a little bit. Let's go out the rough real fast. Okay, yeah. No, I don't want it. It's serving too much. Yeah. I'm just really. There we go. I'm getting like not even just like overheated. I'm getting overstimulated, guys. Also, just because of the feeling of the fan on me. It's a little bit too much. I'll be honest. Okay, let's. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I was right. I was going to go this way. Oh, I'm sure. Okay. 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 We didn't get the flag down, but I'm okay with that. Let me do. Actually, for sure, I'm going to turn the brush down. Again, because it was not. This is going to be like my shirt, and so I need it to be as thick. There we go. Let's go. When we got good ones. You might be here to think I will say no. No, it's not the right time. Okay. We're gonna do layer. Sorry, I guess the flag. Maybe back to normal size. Don't even try. Like actually, I just use the tool now. It's so good. I'm so glad they brought that to me. That was a feature that I really missed from my 7 years ago. Oh, now flag. Something twice. I just need to clean this. That's fine. Okay. But I'm like very strict about match. I used to be like, oh, I think it's my hair perfectly. I don't do that anymore. As long as it looks right, that's my main concern. But that did not look right. Welcome back from the ass, my friends. We're almost done with what I'm doing today. I'm just going to the bitch. Yeah. The bitch. We're done. Yeah. Okay. Well, I know how to try 24 eye. I just did on the flat. I didn't know down here. Good. Okay. Right. Good. Just don't. Let's do eyebrow. I don't know if I've ever Charlie from this portfolio. I don't know. I'll be quite real with you guys. I'm not going to embarrass me. That's fine. She will another reference. She will know. There we go. See, that's her nose. Like I said. Oh, right, this is I know. It's the same. I'm going to do it later. Yeah. Or I don't know. Probably fine, right? No, that's weird. Let me just do it how I set it for now. And just I want to change later. That might be the pen for now. Okay, we're going behind her. Bitch. There. Ah, bitch. We're going to leave it there because that's just see through. I don't know which blue yet. Oh, so I should leave that. I can erase it through the blue though. But the blue is existing no matter what. But the blue is not the question. Yeah, boy. You can leave that be. Where is this? Here it is. Okay. Sorry, I the. I don't mind. Me. Okay. I haven't decided on the media. Other than that, I think that's everything. Sure. There's sure. I missed. Hello? I thought I could erase it. Like a little line. Here we go. And we'll figure out the rest. I'll figure out the rest. I'll show you what has. I started my brain. Yes. This. I just feel like I think she's cute. Look at this. We are Bi Pride Charlie. I'm done. Look at this. Like a little more than an hour. Yeah. Well, that is the. Oh, sorry. I don't have to do this far. Because we're still have to do the colors. Not probably another hour or two. That's okay. All right. Let's go. And find some to raid. See if it wants me to raid anybody today. I don't need this. I hope that like magic break can fix this, guys. I'm sorry. Well, you guys can hear my fan really bad too. I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to do because it's so hot in my room. All right, well that's what me. I'm in bed. Well, I'm not in bed yet. I'm in bed. Take care of the baby boy. And hopefully cool off. It's so fucking hot in here. Thank you being here. I'll be tomorrow. We'll be playing Pokopio. I did play some Pokopio when I was visiting. That was kind of game. So I hope that I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.